Couple out wide here, just struggling to hold their spots. Hot Wire and Flame and Alice. Midnight Whisper's going to start from the second row. They're racing in the fifth trial, and away well from the middle of the nine was Villanelle, but even wider out in the track was Ramble On. He's coming down the grandstand side of the track in the early stages. He just put in a couple of rough ones, but he's still pacing. Now starts to make his way down to the peg line. Villanelle, though, holds the inside running. Artmania drives up on the inside. Getting across into the 1-1 was Hot Wire. Benatara's buried three back on the inside. Going around it as they... Amaranda's three back the inside. Benatara's four back. Midnight Whisper is covering those two up. Then came Flame and Alice, who's at the rear of the field. They run down the back straight. Villanelle held the lead. Now Hot Wire goes around the outside looking for the front. And Hot Wire's about to work on bypass the mile pole. Takes over the running from Villanelle. And Ramble On is left without cover again. Three back on the poles as they work along the back straight was Artmania. Back on the inside was Amaranda. Around its outside going forward was Midnight Whisper. Tracked up by Flame and Alice. And Benatar has now been relegated to the rear of the field. The field of eight come around the top corner with just over 12.50 left to travel. And leading the way was Hot Wire, but he wants to knock off early. He's been driven along here by the driver who wants to keep his mind on the job because Ramble On goes up on the outside to put a bit more pressure on the trial. Waiting use of the Saddleworld Shepparton sprint lane was Villanelle. One by one was Artmania. Amaranda, three back of the poles, buried alive, travels strongly. On the outside was Midnight Whisper. Benatar is four back on the inside. Last of all in the running line was Flame and Alice as they go inside the 900 metre mark. Out in front was Hot Wire. Now starts to concentrate a bit more as they run towards the half mile. It leads the way on the outside. Ramble On goes up within 3/4 of a length. Travelling nicely behind the leader was Villanelle. 1-1 was Artmania. Amaranda's got nowhere to go on the inside. Then came Midnight Whisper, Benatar, and last of all was Flame and Alice. They run towards the 600 metre mark, and leading the way was Hot Wire. Tapped along. Ramble On the outside asked for some more. Pulling out of the 1-1 now was Artmania to go up three deep. Taking its position was Midnight Whisper. Villanelle still right behind the leader, waiting for that sprint lane run. Flame and Alice about to come to the outside. Amaranda's got nowhere to go, and Benatar will come extremely wide. They swing for home at the 250 metre mark. On the inside, Hot Wire, joined by Artmania. Flame and Alice has come from last, is looming large. Villanelle driven along. Ramble On dropped out. Amaranda about to get to the sprint lane run, and then wider out was Benatar. Going to the lead was Artmania, but Flame and Alice on the outside goes up to join it. Flame and Alice has come from last in the last circuit, and Flame and Alice is too good. 3/4 over Artmania and Hot Wire. Benatar out wide from Villanelle. Midnight Whisper followed by Amaranda, and after punching the breeze, Ramble On has run last of all but saw them all safely home.